play makes Mike a dull boy. All work and no play makes Mike a dull boy. All work and no play makes Mike a dull boy. Again, they don't understand. I'm working, always working. Ha, ha, ha. We'll show them some fun. All work and no play makes Mike a dull boy, makes me.
Uplifting our people and the crowd. But your seeds, I can't believe that worked. I need to find Jaden, man! Watch it! He's right on the ball! It's just poured at us like 5 hands. Shoot me up in the head. We make the game work. Move forward, I've got you. I don't know about this fight. Trust me. Arms out. That's it? Yeah. Just flying. Feels more like I'm being held hostage. Come on, man. Say the line. I'm the king of the world. There it is. Don't drop. Wouldn't dare. Look at that sunset. It's not bad. That's first. I'll take it. Yeah, something to the left. Look over. Look over there. My turn.
The dinosaur!
Born ready.
But by my calculation, the structural integrity of the ring is already questionable.
Let's end this thing, Gecko.
Tag me in quick. Move left.
Finish it. Now, all together.
Victory probability spikes to 1.
Cruisers are now in light mode. We keep pushing, we might lose them before the bridge.
Or we might flame out and end up on the evening news.
This is a brick on wheels, man. It slows out when we slowly. Feels like I'm riding calculator.
Stay cool. We got this.
Best exit ever. Let's go. Jumping into uncertainty. All the variables.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Citizens, brace for implausible giggle forcible level. Steady. Initiating comedic breach protocol. Behold, the future of comedy show. Livecast.
It's Monday night, 8 p.m. It's the Future of Comedy Show Livecast. Special guest this evening, all the way from Detroit, Michigan. We have Yogi in the studio. How you doing today, Yogi?
I'm doing fantastic, and thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man. I got to meet you in Richmond, Michigan.
Yeah.
And you did a show with us, and you ripped it. You knocked it out of the park, bro. That was so much fun watching you.
It was so much fun doing it.
Dude, you killed it, bro. They were loving you.
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yeah, you brought everybody on stage after the show. That was the best moment.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, nobody does that.
I don't know why people don't do that, but like when I say this at the end of every show. If you ever been to a live show, I say, hey man, these people are part of the show because I believe in them, and I believe that they're gonna make it in comedy. They're gonna be on Netflix, Comedy Central, HBO, Hulu, and Yogi, you got the foundation of what it takes to make it in comedy. Now it's just the commitment to it, like how much you put into it from here on out. You know, my buddy Nick Guerra told me, he's like, people don't get fired from comedy, they just quit.
Yep.
So
I've heard that in different words too. Like, it's just, if you are here, you will make it. Like, keep doing it.
Yeah, just don't stop.
Yeah,
just don't stop. So for the people at home, 10 years ago, you immigrated from India. What was that like?
Oh, that was a fun ride.
It was a fun ride. Yeah.
I think fun flight. I shouldn't say it, right. I had my first. I was a vegetarian before.
Before you got to Detroit.
Yeah, before I got to Indiana. That's.
Oh, you landed in Indiana?
Yeah, the cornfields.
Were you like, what the hell?
I came like for schooling.
Okay.
So I did my master's there. But here's the thing: before getting on that flight, I was a vegetarian, and then I was here in Indianapolis, and then I had my first cheeseburger.
Change your life. Change your life.
McDonald's. So McDonald's turned me a non-vegetarian.
Oh, dude, McDonald's is good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I always I feel like an old man because I always like tell people, I'm like, I remember when double cheeseburgers were only $1 and now they're like $3.
It's like you can't eat, like you can. It's bad.
And
what else? There was McDonald's turned me into like a non-vegetarian guy, which is like a big thing for me.
Yeah.
It's like in India, it's like very sacred.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's like what movie was that? Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bubble Boy?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Bubble Boy. That's such a funny word, Bubble Boy. They're driving and they accidentally hit a cow, and there was an Indian guy in the movie, and he was devastated. He was like, "No, don't."
So imagine that. I was eating the burger. I'm like,
you felt like, like,
but then it's like that's the thing which available and it's cheap. I came like as a student. I didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll eat this $1 burger, and that's my meal.
And it's good though too. That's the thing.
Good.
Yeah. I lived on double cheeseburgers for a while. I mean, I lived in the back of my Aztec in LA. I stayed out there for like 3 or 4 months, and literally that's what I'd eat every day. I'd eat a double burger or two, and $1 back then. Yeah. So it was cheap living. You go in there for $2 and get a water, and I mean you could fill up for $2.
Yep.
You can't beat that, especially if you're a artist or a student. So everybody watching out there, if this is your first time watching the show, this show is based off your questions and comments. So if you have any questions or comments for Yogi or myself, go ahead and lay them into the comment section. It looks like we got our first comment. Chris Nichol, super fan, said, "What's up, Mike and Yogi? I loved you in Richmond." Oh, hell yeah,
he
dude.
was there. I remember.
Yeah, Chris Nichol is the shit, bro. He's like a super comedy fan. He loves comedy. He's a great supporter of comedy. We appreciate you so much, buddy.
I believe it's the tattoo also.
The tattoo?
Yeah, he took a photo of your tattoo.
He what?
He took a photo of your tattoo and posted on his page.
Oh, my butt tattoo?
Yeah.
Chris, you taking pictures of my butt and put you know I don't give away those for free, Chris. You cannot be putting my butt online, brother. I need you to take that down. Or I'm gonna have to send a cease and desist letter. And so if you're wondering why I'm dressed up like I'm going to be on an island, it's because Drummond Island Comedy Festival is this weekend. We're doing 3 shows at the Northwood in Drummond Island, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We got Big Juicy, Jay Bell from Kevin Hart, Heart of the City. He's headlining Thursday. Big Juicy's Friday, and I'm headlining Saturday. And we have a bunch of awesome comics. We have Steve Cass, Yogi just got added to the show for Saturday, and Chris is saying no, it wasn't him.
So somebody was there.
I don't remember showing my ass in Richmond. Did I show my ass in Richmond?
Yes.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no! Here it goes. Yeah, friggin'. Yeah, we they want to see my ass. That's.
I mean, you talk about it like I have a tattoo. Show me.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it for free. That's for sure. That's why I tell them I've made some money doing that, showing my ass, because you can't give it away for free. That's for sure. Yeah. So we're gonna be in Drummond Island this weekend. We're gonna be golfing. We're gonna be on the boat. We got a cabin up there with some pool tables, some poker chips. We're really looking forward to getting up to the island. So if you want to get tickets for that, it's on my website, www.mikeball.com. So tell us more. What was it like living in India?
A little different than here.
A little different?
Little different than here. Okay, that's a very generic one.
Like what's the main difference? I mean, besides you're not eating cow out there.
Yeah, it's I was a vegetarian, so I wasn't eating meat. That was different for me. And then there's public transport, which is better.
The public transport in India is better?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's most people rely on public transport.
Okay.
So their buses, trains, and they're all like government funded.
And India is like really densely populated, isn't it?
Yes. So if everybody has a car, there won't be a spot left to move.
Yeah.
So public transport is the way.
It makes more sense.
Yes.
It makes more sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're like hospitals are way cheaper. It's like
Hospitals are cheaper there?
Yes.
Well, is it because all the doctors are from there? We're taking them from India to come over here. That's why it's cheaper, because it's supply and demand. You guys have all the doctors, so that does make sense.
I think that would be different, like better here. Probably it's like people
Make sure you get into the mic a little bit.
Yeah, they go out a lot in here. Like they enjoy more.
They go.
Yeah, they have more fun here.
We're like laid back a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell. Yeah, we're laid back. Yeah, a little bit there.
Yeah.
Here we go. You're looking like Raul Duke. I'm not sure who that is, Stephanie. I'll have to, somebody send me a picture of Raul Duke real quick. And then Chris wants to know what the weather was like there.
Oh, I lived in like north and south both. So northern India is, it's you have fog in winter, so it goes really cold.
It gets really a cold fog.
Yeah, and South India, it's hot. It's like 30s, around 80 degrees all the time.
Really?
Yes.
So so that's like your vacation spot. This is where people go. Are there beaches down there? Like
there are beaches. There are like fun places like Goa, Chennai Beach, and all that. So
okay.
Goa is a city which is it's established by foreigners and they are still there.
Okay.
So it's one of those like expat cities.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's people go there and have fun. That's it. Like it's a party.
Party town.
Yeah.
Like kind of like Vegas. It's like the Vegas of India.
Kind of like that. You have Goa, Pondicherry, those two places next to each other, and then it's beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, this is a weird question. And you know, like how like in Michigan we have like Bigfoot, like kind of like mystery, like Bigfoot, and like, is there like a equivalent Bigfoot to India?
Oh yes.
What is that?
So in Himalayas, I think Yeti. What do you call it? Like a snow, a big bear. Like it's kind of
like a Yeti.
Yeah.
You have a snow.
So they have those kind of like creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a sand Yeti?
No, in him like there is.
Himalayan mountains.
Yeah.
Like okay, so like a Yeti for real.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
That was me being ignorant.
And then they have like okay, I'll tell you a story. There used to be like a old lady kind of a witch.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there would come a time in a year, like 4 or 5 days, where it will be in news. Like there is this woman roaming around. She's gonna knock on your door. Don't open it.
Oh, that's scary, dude.
Yeah, if you do, she'll like somebody's gonna die in your house.
What?
Yeah, so
that's super scary.
So it's like scaring people. Don't like answer your door. That's what is spreading.
That sounds like a good movie idea. If anybody wants to get up on that movie idea. And Stephanie, he's a character from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh yeah, Raul Duke, good one. Yeah, that's a good call out there. I like that one, Stephanie. We got Heather Ann, super fan here. Cougar check-in. They use the darkness. They use a lot of darkness to make everything look more realistic and set the tone. You know what I mean? A lot of it's just setting the tone, like the footsteps of the T-Rex.
That's,
you know?
like a storytelling art.
Yeah.
So you build a tension, release it. Build tension, release it. Or maybe stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
is also like that.
Yeah, set up punchline. Yeah. That is super. That's a very good comparison.
Yeah.
That's a very good comparison. Yeah, I like that because I feel like now that we have so much CGI that they rely on it so much. And I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, they do like great work. Like,
I just watched like the Harry Potter series 2, like yesterday, finished the last movie.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Like still like, how did they do all of that? Like they had a dragon.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Harry Potter, that was good. I mean, I like the books better, but
okay.
the books, because it's your imagination. It's like how you paint it in your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movies were fantastic. What they did, and it was like perfect how they shot it because they shot one every year. So you got to watch these kids grow up through school, and you're a young kid yourself. So you're watching them grow up with you. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty cool.
The last scene, which said 18 years later or something, and those the main actors, they're like sending off their kids.
Yeah.
I cried. Like
you cried?
Yeah. Holy.
Well, it's like one of those books are so good because you kind of like wish they would never end. You're like, just keep going, but you got to end it sometime. You know what I mean?
They tried to make a movie which was like a prequel, Fantastic Beast.
Yeah, I did see a little bit of that.
I saw one movie, and I'm like, nah.
I didn't really get into it. Yeah, I didn't get into it, but I didn't have that much invested into the movie. I was just like, I didn't really know anything about it. I was like, whatever, he's catching beasts.
But it's like every character in that series also has their own arc, and I like watching it when I watch a movie, I watch it from like, let's say this is like a generic story. Next time I watch it, it's like I'm gonna focus on this one character, how this arc is growing, and then what's happening with this character. What's the point of view of this character?
It's kind of like watching Pulp Fiction. Like every time you watch
Yes.
it, you notice something else.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I didn't notice that before.
And-
yeah.
And that's why I can watch the same movie multiple times.
That's like almost the best thing about like time going by is
Yeah.
that like once you watch an old movie you haven't seen for a long time, it's almost like watching it like for the first time. You're like, you don't remember that happened till afterwards.
Yep, that happens too. That is like a really old movie you bring out. Like, I've seen this movie, but I don't remember what happened.
Yeah. You forget
Yeah.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
There's a ton. I mean, I love them. I'm a big movie guy. And you guys are watching. We're doing PBS numbers right now. If you guys have any questions or comments from Yogi, for Yogi, he immigrated 10 years ago from India. He's been doing stand-up comedy. How long now?
More than 3 years now.
3 years.
3 months.
And what made you jump into comedy?
It was like a assignment from my therapist.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in therapy.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think a lot of comics probably should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the one who jumped from therapy into comedy.
What did he say? He's like, you got to get out there.
It was for my social anxiety. Today people see me, they can't figure it out. Like it's not there. It's there. It's not there. Like it's very minute, whatever. But I had a phobia of people.
Really?
Yes. I used to go to Walmart. I would just stand in the line. I would let everybody pass. Like I don't want to.
That's me if I smoke a joint and go in public.
So maybe I'm high all the time.
I don't know. I don't like smoking and talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I get that feeling if I smoke, but like I couldn't imagine having that all the time. So he just said, go out there and break
Yeah.
it. Like
So
take it head on.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, okay, it's like an exposure therapy. You do what is scaring you.
Yeah, like if somebody's scared of snakes, you put a snake on them.
Yeah, but it's like a stand-up comedy is like way up there, the last step of social phobias.
Yeah. Well, it's like the number one fear.
Yeah. So I tried improv, and I still do improv.
Yeah.
So that helped me a lot to build that. Like, oh, I can make mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah.
So then I did my open mic. That I bombed. First one, it was bad.
Yeah.
And then there were a bunch of more bad ones. But then slowly it started coming back. Okay, this is how you frame something.
Yeah.
And this is excuse me. And this is what will make it like sound like a joke.
Yeah.
So I just started. Like,
You figured out the formula.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't seen Yogi, you got to check him out. If we have him on any shows, what show? I got a show with you coming up. Where are we going to be at? Tawas?
Yes.
In 2 weekends, and then you're going to be on Drummond Island Comedy Festival. Yogi has a very unique point of view that you're not gonna see it anywhere else. Here we go. Heather Ann asks, what is Yogi's favorite pickup line to use now or in the past?
Oh, the one that worked was, "What's your story?"
What's your story?
Yeah.
That's actually a good line.
My wife, she heard it and like, nobody asked me that question.
Yeah, and she was waiting for somebody to ask. She's like, somebody asked me this. What's
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you everything that I have. Whatever. So that's a good one. I like that.
And so you, where'd you meet your wife at?
At a speed dating. I have a whole.
No shit.
Yeah,
Speed dating. It
yeah.
worked.
It worked.
Yeah, no way. There's people like sitting at home like looking for somebody and they're trying all the apps. And so you had speed dating. So you had a minute with her?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
And then they send us an email, both of us, like, hey, you guys both like each other, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I reached out on the email, like, let's meet for coffee.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. That's really amazing. I mean, to have something in 5 minutes, and because I mean, I'm sure, like, did you know within the 5 minutes you're like, I could be with this woman, or were you just like,
not in that 5 minute, but the date was something that I knew a lot.
Yeah.
And then during whatever it was happening, the date went on for like 6 hours.
Oh yeah, that's a good
and
date.
That's it. That's all you want. Like,
if you can talk to somebody for 6 hours, that's prime time.
Yep.
That's I feel like people, I mean, in today's age with the cell phones, they're not used to talking to anybody for more than a hi, hello, because they just want to get back to their phones. So if they can talk for 6 hours, that's a win for me. Yeah, Stephanie and I talked. We talked forever. We don't stop talking. Stephanie said, I didn't hear what the favorite Star Wars was. It was Frozen with Mike doing a cougar meow for like a whole minute. I took a screen recording. Oh, fuck. Meowing on loop, I should add. That's hilarious. He likes the original Star Wars. Was it New Hope? Is that what it's called?
First, New Hope, the first one.
Yeah.
Or the fourth one.
Yeah, the original. That's such a great story though. I mean, just a kid called. I mean, that's a typical hero's journey, kind of called to action. Yeah, and great story. I mean, great story. I mean,
you have to start something somewhere, and that's how you introduce the whole story.
It is a beautiful movie. Steve Lenz, all the way from Carroll, Michigan, saying hello. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? This is Yogi right here. And he's going to be performing on the Drummond Island Comedy Festival this weekend on Saturday. And he will be performing next weekend in Tawas at the Tawas Bay Beach Resort. Stephanie, she said that's my favorite too. I agree. I think that's like
it should be everyone's favorite, I think.
It's the best. I mean, the second series that came out, I didn't think it was as good. But it was still good. I still enjoyed them. And then the new ones are good too.
I like those too. Like they leverage on the past audience and they bring out those old characters. Like Harrison Ford or whatever. Like it's that also gives me goosebumps.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford killed it. He killed his role in that for sure. It seems like a lot of franchises are doing that. They're bringing back the old characters to introduce the new characters, and
it's like a formula of like something.
Yeah,
they figured out something like this works. Let's pump in more.
Hey, did you watch the new Scary Movie?
No.
Okay, yeah. So the new Scary Movie, they make fun of that because they brought in the new characters and the legacy characters, and that's a pretty good movie too. I like the Scary Movie 5. I don't think it's comparable. It's not as comparable. I mean, the original ones are so good. And once you heard the story, because the story kind of just gets recycled, you know what I mean? So you're like, I've heard this story before. Harrison Ford. Oh, you're getting Stephanie all hot and bothered with Harrison Ford. She loves Harrison Ford. She wanted to watch an old movie with Harrison Ford from like back in the day. It was about some kids and
they brought him back in the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he was like 100 years old.
Yeah, like, what? He's riding horses.
Yeah. He's like a geriatric, but he still got it. They definitely use a stunt double for that one.
Most probably.
But he's a great actor. I mean, they use CGI to make him younger too. Yeah. That was kind of cool.
I mean, imagine like a guy like who can't even walk. He's doing horse riding there.
Let me see here. Chris Nichol said, me and Tanya went to the theater to watch Jaws. Oh, did you go to the drive-in? Yeah, at Imagine Theater. Just a shout out to Imagine Theater. They got $5 movies on Tuesday and free popcorn. I actually seen Chris Nichol down there with Tanya. That's a great date night. Enjoy it tomorrow there, brother. Steve Lenz says we booked tickets for the Matt Rife cruise. Surprised you're not performing. I'm dressed for it. I'm dressed for the occasion. So if anybody knows Matt Rife, want to reach out to him and tell him I'm ready for him to take me on the cruise.
Manifest it.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Sometimes like these things, like I'm all about manifesting. Do you believe in that?
I mean, there's something in it. Yes.
I've manifested a ton of shit. And
why not? Like, why not believe? Like, let's start from there.
Okay, so my journey with manifestation, I was watching I was at the Chicago Laugh Factory, and there was this comedian named Tom Dreesen who's passed away. Rest in peace, Tom. And he was talking about he opened for, man, I'm gonna forget the name now. Huge singer back in the day. Why am I forgetting this? That's always better when you can't remember shit in a story. Yeah. But basically, he told me to read this book called The Magic of Believing.
Yeah.
And it's all about manifesting. And I just started, I read the book, taught you how to manifest, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. And I was doing a gig with Norm Stoltz up at this casino, and I got like a a gig salad. Somebody like reached out to me to do a gig, and I just sent him. I just sent him a huge, like a super high quote, and I'm like, this is gonna work. This is gonna work, dude. I'm manifesting it, and then it did. I got the gig, and then I manifested both my kids. It was crazy. I mean, when Maria was conceived, I was like, there's a baby in there. And then when David was conceived, I said, there's a baby boy in there. And I mean, I'm 2 for 2. I'm not just willy-nilly freaking calling them every time. I'm literally 100% on my calls. So I believe in it 100%.
Nice.
Have you ever manifested anything?
I mean, I manifested my wife, I guess.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. How would you say to manifest her?
I mean, there's a practice people do. They write, I don't know. This was one of the therapy session. What kind of person do you want?
Yeah.
So write all those things. So you journal.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a letter, assuming I am like 10 years from now in future.
Yeah.
And I wrote that letter to me.
Yeah.
So I'm describing everything what my wife is doing for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So and that's it. That's
back rubs.
all of that is in there in like 2 pages. I wrote it, and then I showed my wife when we met, like whatever, like this is what I wrote, and she's like, oh yeah, they're most of the things
that's me.
Yeah.
Like you just wrote me. You just described me. That's cool.
So that is manifestation. If not,
yeah. I do I do kind of something like that. It's an exercise. It about kind of it's about growing your business, but it's like an exercise that you write down these 7 things, and it's number 1 is wake up early and learn. 2 is analyze what went right, what went wrong. Number 3 is prioritize, like what's the most important thing you need to do for your business. Number 4 is learn in the car. Learn, like be listening to audiobooks or podcasts. Always be learning in the car instead of wasting your time if you're traveling. 5 is plan each day in advance. And then 6 is what the point of this whole thing was, is write your goals in present tense. Like you already have them. This is what I want. This is, this has already happened. This has already happened. And
that is manifestation.
Yeah, that is manifestation right there. And then number 7 is treat everyone like $1 million customer, which is the most important rule of them all. And that's pretty, for the people at home, that shit works. If you're trying to do anything, I mean, you can apply that to anything in life. Oh, here we go. Frank Sinatra. That's who it was. So Frank Sinatra believed in, thank you, Stephanie. I couldn't do this without you. So Frank Sinatra believed in the manifesting, and he also believed that the more you give, the more that the world will give you.
That is true.
And
that is true.
And he's like the type of person, if you're like, oh, Frank, I like your watch, he'd be like, oh, this watch, you're gonna have it. And he was so blessed in life. Everything just kept coming back to him, so you never had to worry about it.
It's kind of like you live the way you want to live, and then everything else just happens.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I mean, sometimes you think you're doing the right thing and it doesn't. It just blows up in your face. But I mean, whatever. It's not 100%. Who knows? Jesse Spence, what's up, dude? Off subject, but how crazy. Menasha, Wisconsin got hit with a EF3 tornado just south of Skyline in Appleton, then Spokane, Wisconsin, going through wildfires weeks later. If you know why I state this, you know how sad. Oh my gosh. Those are the comedy clubs, the towns of the comedy club for Bark Entertainment. Hopefully they're doing all right. Shout out to Bark Entertainment. Hopefully we'll be working together one day. Bark Entertainment. I want to bark with the big dogs. Bark Entertainment. Let me know. Hopefully everything's going all right. If you guys need anything for me, I'm down to help. That's crazy, man. I didn't even hear about any of that. You hear about any tornadoes in Wisconsin?
I heard about the fire.
Oh, there's fire. Oh yeah.
So that was like for a week. It stayed there, and even in Michigan, we
had all that smoke.
Yes,
it was terrible.
Yeah. I couldn't go outside and walk.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like, because I've been golfing a lot this summer, and I just like, I'm going golf, and she's like, go bowling, throw darts, shoot pool, do anything but golf. I'm like, I'm golfing. I'm like, because they're like if I lose one day of my life, it's like I'd rather lose the last day of my life when I'm old than the day of the life when I could actually golf. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's an interesting take.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like you want to live now.
Yeah. Well, because you can't save it. You never know. I might get hit by a car tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of my driving factors of everything I do is that life is not guaranteed. So anything I want to do, I just do it because you never know, man. Actually, just found out my good friend Mark Wellington passed away of esophagus cancer, and I was like talking to him in December, and I said he like told me about it, and I'm like, oh, that's not good, and I'm like tearing up, and he's like, it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna fight it, whatever. You know, I'm strong. We'll get through this, and I text him the next day, text me back, and I text him a week later. He doesn't text me back. And I keep texting him. I'm like, hey, man, praying for you, thinking about you. And then just last week, I was like, I haven't heard anything back from him. And I didn't see anything on his Facebook, but I just Googled him. Yeah. He passed away like 2 weeks later.
Oh.
And I'm just like, you never know. He was like perfectly healthy 2 weeks up to that. And all of a sudden, he's just one day like, oh, my throat. And then he just dies.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't go to a doctor.
That's why you don't go to the doctor?
Yeah. They'll tell you something.
Yeah. That's I feel that way too. Like, yeah, if you don't go, ignorance is bliss, right?
You live longer.
You live longer. Yeah. Maybe not in his case. But rest in peace to Mark Wellington. Here we go. Jesse Spence says, before coming back to Michigan, I used to live in the path of that tornado, which was on the ground for 12 miles and a mile wide. Total destruction. Damn. Man, that's crazy. I did not even hear about that. Hopefully everybody's doing all right up in Wisconsin. Jesse, if you know if there's any like GoFundMe's or anything like that, send it this way. I'll send a little bit of cash that way for the people of Wisconsin. Oh man, I mean, it feels like the internet. You get all the news of everything, like you get everybody's sad news of the whole world.
Yeah, that's one reason I want to not go on Facebook that much. It's like a sad place.
Yeah, it is a sad place. I mean, because that's what drives the clicks too. You know, I mean, a lot of these people, they want to put the most sensationalist news out there so people click it. You know what I mean? And
like it's like what you hate, they show you that more
to enrage you. Yeah,
whatever. Like it's not like one thing is right or one thing is wrong. Like whatever you hate, like whatever I hate, they just keep showing me that. Like, dude, no.
Yeah, dude. I went to the Jack White concert with Steph for my birthday last Saturday, and they had us put our phone in a pouch for like the whole show, right? Yeah. So I didn't have a phone from 5 o'clock until maybe about 11 or 12, but then I didn't even get on it afterwards because I was already like disconnected. Yeah. It was the best time of my life. Yep. Like I felt so good being disconnected for a little while. And like I like tell people to get off the phone. I'm like, watch the show, guys. But like also get out, disconnect for a bit.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, get out, touch some grass. Yeah. And like talk to people. Yeah. Because people are just so in the zone. Like I've noticed this too, that like people just kind of like walk around and they're just frumpy. Like I don't know, like they're just mad. Like, dude, what's going on?
And they don't even know they're mad.
They don't even know. Yeah, they don't even know that's their face that they're making.
If you just talk to them, they'll be like, no idea what's going on in their life.
Yeah, they're NPCs. They're not even real people.
Yeah.
They're not even real people. Jesse says 0 fatalities in Wisconsin.
Okay. All right. That's nice.
Okay, well, that's good. Some good news on the Future Comedy Show livecast. Stephanie says, I'm going to get a wall mount for my phone and pretend it's a landline at home. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe just get an old phone where the battery doesn't last that long, so you have to always keep it plugged in.
Like mine,
like Yogi's phone.
Have a cable that doesn't work.
Yeah,
so you can never charge it.
You can only look at your phone in emergency situations.
Yes,
you came here on 14% battery. That was pretty crazy, and your chargers weren't working. Jesse Spence said, look up Fox Valley, Wisconsin charities, which will give you a list of options. All right, there we go. Stay off your phone and don't sit in the front. That's a comedy suggestion there. Yeah. I think the front's the best spot. You get to hear the jokes first, and I mean, you're closer. You get to see it close. I mean, just the whole thing is don't make yourself a target. Don't talk in the audience, and stay off your phones. That will definitely help. But
I mean, there's so much slop on the phone. Why do you need to go there when you are on a show? Enjoy comedy, enjoy live comedy.
you pay $25. I had a lady in I was in Iowa, and she paid the $25 to get in the show. She sat near, like, right in the front and played Candy Crush the entire show. And
That is crazy.
it was literally because I was like ripping her, you know, and everybody's laughing, I'm like getting her good, dude. I was roasting her, and she would not relent. She was like, "No, I'm playing Candy Crush."
Did you get her like to listen eventually?
Yeah, I got it on. I have it on video somewhere.
Yeah.
I just got to I gotta find it. That's when you record every show, and
Yeah,
then all of a sudden you have like 1,000 recordings, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta look through all these." And that's probably like the toughest job of being a comic, is really preparing content for your audience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
So go back in time. When did you started recording yourself?
I've probably been recording myself, I don't know, at least 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I started on my iPhone, and then I got a camera. Then Steve Cass did it for a while. Steve Cass did a great job editing clips for me. And then Steve Cass retired from that. And then I got my own camera, and then I had to get another camera. And now the setup I have now is like, it's the easiest it's ever been for me to edit clips. Let me see here. Chris Nichol said, better pictures from the front row. Yes, I agree. You can get better pictures. Jesse Spence said she was playing Candy Crush in hopes of making a few bucks to pay for her bill. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those game. I'm addicted to Polytopia. That's my game I'm addicted to. Like, once I start it, like, I can't start it like if I have something to do, because I want to finish that game. Have you ever played Polytopia?
What is it?
It's like it's a strategy game where basically you're like a clan, and you can pick how many people you're playing against, or you can play against real people too. But I play against a computer. But you just try to take over the map.
Oh, okay.
Steve Cass plays it. Have you ever seen
So
Steve
it's like
play it?
Age of Empire or something.
I've never played Age of Empires, so I don't know the comparison.
So it's like you build your army, build your whatever, and then you attack.
No, well,
clan.
yeah, I'd have to show you afterwards. I'll just show you afterwards.
Candy Crush.
Wait.
I play blocks. It's like
What is that?
it's, it's like you put all the blocks in a row, and if the row is complete, then
Like Tetris?
yes,
Okay.
Tetris, it goes down. Here you can put the blocks anywhere you want.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
screen.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's what
like
a fun game. A little,
slow, and it is like there's no timer.
yeah.
So take your time, figure out the whole puzzle.
Yeah, I think it's like an escape for a little bit, because I
Yep.
like I do it when I want to turn my mind off. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go away for an hour. You know,
I do that before getting on stage.
you play to like calm your nerves a little bit. You're like, all right, yeah.
I have like I move around a little, so I do like these hand motions, like a static dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also like play games.
Really? Has
Yeah.
anybody ever seen you doing that? I mean, like, what are you doing?
No, I think people know what's this. Like, what they're not like bothered by it.
By static dancing?
Yeah. Comics are like, okay, like he's doing something, whatever, to make him feel good.
It's like your version of me listening to Eminem 8 Mile.
yeah, something like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like, it's like a meditation for me. I'm like making some hand gesture, and like my neck is here and there, and that's it. It puts me in a different space where like, okay, now I have my own like a bubble now,
Yeah.
a wall or whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna stay in this safe, and let's do this now.
Yeah. And back to like your therapy, like he said, go do stand up. And has it helped your anxiety?
Yes.
And now
it
you're
has.
talking to people all willy nilly?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours away from my house.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming all the way up
Yeah.
here, dude. Here we go. Chris Nichol says he
Yep.
plays Call of Duty Mobile. Jesse Spence says he's addicted to Call of Duty Mobile. And Stephanie says, don't play it, Yogi. She's talking about Polytopia.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Polytopia is addicting. It's like crack, dude. Because, I don't know. It's like the dopamine of taking over a map. You're like, I did it, dude. I'm smarter than the computers. I don't know
I
why I
used
like
to-
it so much.
There was like a different versions of they released the same game with different maps.
Okay.
It's like one time it was like a zombie outbreak.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just trying to do some tasks and get points. And then
Yeah.
the same map or no, same concept with like ants, like insects.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's the same game.
Yeah. Dude, games are like so funny, like the dopamine on it where it just doesn't do anything. Like did you ever play Farmville? Remember
Yes,
Farmville?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the same concept.
Yeah. Farmville was so addicting, dude. Like my dad was like so fucking pissed, dude. He was like, I'm like, Dad, I can't do it right now. I gotta go harvest my crops. He's like, what are you talking about? Harvest your crops? I'm like, I got corn, dude. I got corn. I gotta do. Like,
I have used those lines too. Like, hey, don't talk to me. I'm doing this.
yeah, my dad was like, oh, but that's like so funny because my dad always used to tell me too. He was always like, he's like, you talk to me when you can make some money on Facebook. You know what I mean? He's like, you're wasting your time. You come talk to me when you make money on Facebook. And now that's literally all I do is make money on Facebook. It's just through.
So now, do you talk to him?
No, my dad passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace. And that was kind of like how I got into comedy because when my dad passed away, I was running a lawn service. And I was just kind of like, oh man, life's not guaranteed, you know? And like, because my dad was unexpected. He was only like 53. And I was just like, oh, I got to go do what I want to do because life's not guaranteed. And I was mowing lawns. I had a lawn service and that was going really well, but it's just not something I've seen myself doing for my whole life. You know what I mean? Comedy's so much fun. I get to meet cool people like you.
So how did you get this bug? Like, what was it?
So like I always liked stand-up comedy. Like I remember my friends and I listened to the Dane Cook album when we were in high school, and he like had a bit about Burger King.
Yeah.
You remember, you know that bit
Yeah.
where his brother was the manager. He thought he was the king. And then they had a bit about like the people coming through the drive-through and like either talking too loud, they're like, whoppa, or talking like really soft. He's like, sweet and sour sauce, sweet and sour sauce, sweet and sour sauce on my pussy. And like we thought it was hilarious. And all my friends also worked at Burger King.
Yeah.
So like we just would listen to Dane Cook all the time and just crack up. And then when I was mowing grass, I would be listening to Louis C.K. and Bill Burr, and I would just like listen to it. And Ralphie May, he won or got second place in the last comic standing, and he was coming to the Temple Theater. And I was doing promotions for a bar at the time, and he didn't have anybody invited to his Facebook page. And that was like literally my job, was inviting people to events on Facebook for this bar. I was doing crazy country nights on Thursday. So we'd like, everybody come out, wear your cowboy outfit, crazy country night Thursday. I would hand out flyers for it. And there was nobody invited to his Facebook page, Facebook event. So I hit up the promoter and I said, hey man, I'll add 5,000 people to your event. You just give me 4 free tickets. Yeah. And so the guy said, of course, I'll give you 4 free tickets if you can do that. I did that real quick. It takes literally 3 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, I just got $140 worth of tickets in 2 minutes. Good job. And then the guy's like, well, you know, would you hand out some posters for me or hand out flyers or put up posters? I'm like, yeah, dude, whatever you want me to do, I'll help you out. And Ralphie May came and I got tickets and he crushed. Like Ralphie, like literally to this day, probably the best set I've ever seen in my life. I literally, my ribs hurt. I was crying and it became real to me. You know what I mean? Like, because before I only thought it was in LA or New York, you know what I mean? Like it just seemed distant. Like the industry seemed distant. And when I seen it live, it became real. You know, I said, wow. I mean,
so that was your first live show.
My first live show. So it was real. I was like, there's comedy in Saginaw. Yeah. Like I see it. It's here. And when my dad died, I was like, oh shit. Well, I'll just go. You know, I'll go do it. And I mowed grass in the summertime. So I went to LA in the wintertime. And my buddy Matt, who I went to high school, we were in drama together. He said, come sleep on my couch. You come out here and sleep on the couch. I'm like, sweet. So I come out there and I get a job interning for Pauly Shore at the Comedy Store. Yeah. So I'm at like the mecca of comedy. Yep. Like I'm walking down the hallway. I'm seeing all my favorite comics on the wall. I'm seeing Ralphie on the wall. I'm seeing Jim Carrey. I'm seeing, excuse me, bless me, Jay Leno, and just all these all the best comics ever on this wall. And I'm just watching it. And I'm just like, dude, I want to do this. And I was so scared the first time I went out there. I only went up like twice the first time I went out to LA because I was nervous. You know what I mean? Like just like you were having anxiety, I was having anxiety. I was like, I don't know anybody. Like I'm like, so scared. And Paulie was like, when am I going to see your act? You know, you're a stand-up comic. I was like, yeah, I'm a stand-up comic. He's like, let me see your act. He's like, let me show me your act. I'm like, I'm working on it. I didn't like want to, because I had nothing. I didn't have any jokes. Oh yeah. Andrew Dice Clay was on the wall. You're definitely right there. Sweet and sour sauce on my pussy. My screen name is Parker Who on Call of Duty Mobile, to that person who also mentioned it. Chris Nichol, hook up with Jesse Spence there. Chris Nichol said, I used to play Farmville and made up other accounts so they could work for me. That's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious.
That's called addiction.
That's hilarious. That's like playing The Sims and doing like the different families and stuff. And dude, oh my god, Sims was I almost bought like I was thinking about buying an old computer so I can play the original Sims, because you can't play the original Sims on Xbox or even on your laptop.
They have some kind of
even on stream, it won't even play on my computer, because I want to play or maybe it would. Maybe it would, but my computer's
kind
not.
Like simulators they have. You can play those games.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would love to play the original Sims, because the new Sims is like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like I want the original Sims, dude.
Look, okay, if I find something, I'll send you.
Yeah, send me, because I dude, sorry Stephanie, you're not seeing me for a little while. I'm gonna be playing some Sims. And then Jesse Spence said, Mike, have you worked with DJ Sandhu yet? And yes, I have. DJ has done the Future Comedy Show before, and actually I just seen him not too long ago, within the last like 6 months or a year. He was headlining at One Night Stands. I came down to see him and hang out with him for the night, man. He's doing good, dude. He's putting out some good clips. Very proud of DJ Sandhu. He's a good dude too. Yeah, crazy story. Him and this comic Adam came out. I know the guy's last name, I'm not gonna put him on blast, but this girl was like trying to bang me at the show at the 702, and I wasn't having it. Like, not like like anybody who just like wants to bang you like all willy-nilly, it's like, that's like a red flag. And plus I was like, just not really that interested. Yeah. And then she tried to bang DJ, and DJ's like, nah. And then Adam raw dogged her in the parking lot, and I'm like, Adam, you freak, dude. You're freaking crazy for that one. To work with Pauly Shore in that club was what a blessing. Yeah, I mean, that was super cool, especially in the beginning of it, because number one, like just being around all of it was super sweet, and I made some really good friends there. They're lifetime friends. And then I also got to see how his contracts worked. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to send out the contracts to people, and I got to see them, and I like seen what a real contract looked like, which helped me later on when I was writing my contract. So I'm like, okay, well, I see what Paulie's doing, and he has a good system. Obviously, he's been doing it forever. He's a legend in his own. He knows show business. So it was really sweet to see that beneath the covers.
You got like Ralphie and Paulie.
Yeah, Ralphie and Paulie. And Ralphie gave me a ton of information. Like, Ralphie was the most giving of information I've ever had out of a comedian, like who would actually talk shop with you. You know what I mean? Like he told me the best advice, and he talks about this in his Ralphie May stand-up mastery. It's on YouTube now. It used to be on Vimeo, about how to tell a joke. Set up left, set up right, punchline in the middle, and that's how you tell a joke. It's funny because nobody ever tells you that. I've like never heard that before until he told me that. But the idea of it is that you're getting the audience, you're making them accountable and bringing them in, bringing them into the middle where you do the punchline in the middle. And it was just brilliant and very nice that he would share that. Stephanie says, I used to lock my pregnant Sims in a room with no door. I put everything they needed in the room to survive until they had the baby. They were too high maintenance. Wow, Stephanie. I'm glad you're a good mother now. You didn't do that to yourself. Okay. Chris Nichol says, my name on call COD of Duty is Wanker. That's hilarious, dude. Neil Estes says, next year I want on the Drummond Island show. All right, Neil. Yeah, man, that'd be fun to have you up there, dude. We're gonna have a good time this year at the Drummond Island Festival. We got great lineups Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We just added Yogi to it. He'll be on the Saturday show. Very excited to have you on there. So you've been doing comedy 3 years. Yeah. What do you think the most important thing you've learned so far in your journey?
You gotta have fun. Otherwise, this is gonna like,
Eat you up.
yep.
Yeah, like
It's like if you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. Like not just for the sake of like something else. You have to love this.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And there's gonna be time when it's gonna be bad. Like you'll do bad in front of people, and then that's when remember the good times.
Remember the good times? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a journey too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and then that pushes you forward. a little
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, that's a good way. I mean, that's a good way to look at it because, in the grand scheme of things, no matter how many accolades you get or whatever you get, you're just going to be looking at the next one.
Yeah.
So if you can't just enjoy what you're doing right now, you're just never going to be happy.
Yeah.
So if you have that mindset, you're like, I'm just going to enjoy what I got in front of me. And that's it. Because people always ask me, like, oh man, when are you going to kill Tony? When are you going to get a Netflix special? It's like, you know, if it happens, I'll be super
Oh,
grateful.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But if not, like I'm already doing what I want to do. I do comedy, hang out with cool people. I really love my friends. I love hanging out and going to do shows and towns and meeting different people. Like that's it, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I got. And if there's more, I'm grateful.
And
And if there's not, I'm very happy with what I've accomplished already.
yep. And then I'll keep working on what's possible.
Yeah.
That's
The
like-
manifesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And putting in the work.
Yep. So be grateful what you have, and then be hungry too. So
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Don't
not-
get complacent.
Yeah. That's
Man, I
what-
got a good book for you, man, to read. It's called The Greatest Salesman in the World.
okay.
And I give it to a lot of my friends to read. If you read it, so it's like kind of it's a story about the greatest salesman in the world. He's about to retire, and he's
Yeah.
looking to teach somebody how to be the greatest salesman in the world. And he had a kind of a servant, right? And he wanted to be the greatest salesman in the world. And he goes up to him. He says, "Hey, I want to be the greatest salesman in the world. Will you teach me?" And he goes, "Okay, I got a job for you." And he said, "Well, take this robe. I want you to go to this town. I want you to sell for this much and come back and tell me how it goes." And he goes and he's there for the 3 days, but he can't sell to anybody. And finally, a mother just came up and said, "I just had a baby. I don't have any money, but this robe would keep my baby warm. Would you please just give me the robe?" And he gave her the robe, and he came back and he was all sad, like sad, and felt like he failed him. And he's like, but the greatest salesman in the world said, "Well, you're who I'm looking for, because the greatest salesman in the world is also the most giving person in the world." And then he gives him the 10 scrolls, and you're supposed to read the scrolls every day, each scroll every day for 30 days, 3 times a day. I did it once a day for 30 days, but just read.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
daily read, but you read it over and over again. And it's just great life lessons. Like, I will persist until I succeed. Nature's greatest miracle. I will live with love in my heart. It's just a great book.
Yeah.
And I think would you enjoy that book? I'll
I-
send it to you. I'll get
yeah.
on Amazon right now and
All
send
right.
it to you.
I'll read it. I read those books. I'm on this like self-help discovery.
Yeah, while you're doing therapy.
Discovery.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
What's your favorite book that you've read?
So currently I'm reading this book called The Artist Way.
Oh, I have that book.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
It is like every day you have to write 3 pages. That's like morning pages.
Yeah.
And I have never missed those since I started reading this book.
Man, it feels like you're getting better.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because like it's just all like compounds. If you do the work, it will turn into something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you don't ever do nothing, it's not going to do anything.
And then you complain.
Yeah, then you're like, oh man, dude, I didn't get that opportunity, and it's like, well, you didn't prepare for it. You didn't do the work. Yeah, The Artist Way. My buddy Nick Guerra told me to get that one.
Yeah, that is like the most recommended books for artists. Like any kind of artist. You explore like your own who you are as a person
Yeah,
and what works for you.
I might reread that book. I have it somewhere up there in my bookshelf. Let's see here. Jesse Spence said he'll find Chris Nichol. People making friends in the live cast. I love it.
Nice.
And then he said, I've tried open mics a few times myself. I just don't write things down and try to remember my own headspace. My suggestion is to keep writing, and if it's an open mic, no shame to reference from the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, notes aren't a terrible thing. For me, I prefer no notes because you're going to play how you practice. So if you're going up there and you're always using your notes, that's how you're going to perform on a real show. It's always going to be a crutch.
Yep.
You know, like, so if you're used to practicing with your notes and all of a sudden it's game time you're thinking, oh, I gotta look at my notes because that's how you've been practicing. So I'd say, you know, get an idea like of what you're gonna do, maybe put it on some bulletin points, look at it before you go up there. And if it's an open mic and you forget, it's an open mic, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? At least you're practicing how you're gonna play if you do get booked for a regular show. And you will if you keep doing open mics.
That was the first advice that I got at an open mic. Like, hey, ditch the notes.
Yeah. Everybody has like different views on it. There's no wrong way to do it, but that's my preference, and that's how I look at it. Is you're gonna play how you practice.
Yeah.
So don't if you don't plan on bringing your notes up there during a show, don't do it during the practice. And I mean, if you're putting your notes up on during a show, it's kind of unprofessional. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to have an act for these people.
It's like there are ways to do it without letting other like audience member know. You like, let's say,
Hide it by your water.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Those are cool. Like nobody.
Nobody knows. Yeah. Big Bolton. Yeah.
And like maybe on the stool you can take a sheet of paper, put it there, and then that's there from the start of the show.
Yeah.
And nobody knows. You go on stage and then your set list is there.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than pulling them out of your pocket going,
Yeah.
oh yeah, what is it? What did I have next? Yeah.
I mean, I understand, like, if you have to do like 40 minutes to 60 minutes, like an hour show.
Yeah.
You need some notes.
An hour show?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do an hour without notes.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I've done an hour 10 without notes, but that's just when you have such a bank of material that you can go. And so when I'm doing that long, I might not have a set order. I might just go with where the night takes me. Because sometimes people say stuff in the audience and it brings me down a tangent of material I already have. So like, it's kind of like a pick your own adventure for me. Like, prefer like, but as you build your material, you'll have it will start adding and adding and adding and adding, and then one day you'll have more than an hour, so you can kind of pick your own adventure, or you'll know your fucking act. You know what I mean? Like, because to get to an hour, you got to do so many 30-minute sets, you got to do so many 25-minute sets. It all just builds and builds and builds, and then all of a sudden you're there and you know how to do it. You know what I mean? Because they all are interconnected. You know, you got the transitions and stuff like that. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. We're at an hour. Any last words for you, Yogi?
Have come to the show at the Tawas, Michigan, and the comedy festival.
Yeah, that's good.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then my last words is same every week. It's just gratitude. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate everybody that comes to the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week with Toy. Same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Check out my website, www.mikeball.com. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you, Yogi. We'll see you this weekend at the Drummond Island Comedy Festival.